Ladies and gentlemen, I just recently saw the news that House of the Dragon Season 3's promo photos started appearing. Just like the teaser photos where it's like Rhaenyra looking into the camera and it says House of the Dragon, like those things, they started coming out. Well, naturally, just as fate would have it, the day after I recorded this video, the trailer dropped. And I'm not gonna, this doesn't interfere with the video that I'm making, but I will say the trailer had me even more excited than I was initially. I'm very excited to see. So I couldn't actually publish this video without addressing that the trailer itself I thought looked really good and only proves the point I'm about to make even further. So here's the point. Which means we're in territory of House of the Dragon Season 3. And I wanted to talk about this because I've been seeing a lot of hate for it, and the reason I'm talking about it now is I'm about to start watching A Night in the Seven Kingdoms. I know I'm a little late to that party, because the last episode is this Sunday. I'm trying to finish the whole thing. I didn't even start it. I'm trying to finish the whole thing before, because there's only 6 episodes by the end of it. So I want to watch it, and I will be covering that a little bit on the channel. But everyone's talking about how good episode 5 of A Night in the Seven Kingdoms is. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what happens. Please don't spoil that in the comments. But what I do know is everyone online is absolutely shitting on House of the Dragon. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think it's a very good show. I do think Season 2 had its moments that were weak, and it really did feel like a setup season. But I think people are blowing this concept that House of the Dragon is bad out of proportion. Season 1 was fantastic. There was a couple things in Season 1 that I wasn't fond of. I think they did a little too much time jumping, but I do think the main crew that was in it was just absolutely phenomenal. I'm talking young Rhaenyra, old Rhaenyra, Rhaenyra's father, whose name is of course escaping me, Daemon, all of them. They were all phenomenal in Season 1. The dynamics with young Rhaenyra and Daemon, and then when they turned older, was great. Olivia Cook's character, whose name again is escaping me, which is bad. I know I should know all of these names offhand. Otto Hightower, Rhaenyra's father, all of these characters were just so well, and that first season was very, very, very strong. Season 2, unfortunately, just didn't have that same rhythm. And the thing that I keep going back to is this show is based off of a finished story. This is just like A Night in the Seven Kingdoms in that regard. Though I do, from what I understand, A Night in the Seven Kingdoms is going to be a little bit more faithful to the source material. House of the Dragon it's just being told in a weird way, and they have done some things and omitted some things that are a little interesting. But I do think this story on its own is a very fascinating, interesting story, and I'm just not understanding the hate. I think a lot of it, like I said, is because people aren't fond of the way that they told Season 2. Season 2 did have its good moments, though, 100%. I think about, what was it, Aegon? I think this is bad. You guys are going to shit on me for not knowing these names. It's been a little bit since I've seen the season. Blonde-haired main king guy, Aegon, I think it is, fighting with Otto Hightower, was one of the top scenes of the season. It was a fantastic scene. I absolutely loved it, and little moments like that are what made this season very strong for me. It wasn't as good as Season 1. I'd argue it wasn't even as good as some of the greats of Game of Thrones, but those character moments with these two characters in a room talking, which was a lot of this season, was really good to me. This season really was, even though it shouldn't have been, this season really was the Cold War, which is going to lead to all hell breaking loose in these next 2 seasons. As you guys may have heard, Season 4 is going to be the final season of House of the Dragon. People were like, oh, they canceled that piece of shit. No, they didn't. That was the plan all along, and they knew that going in. They were going to break this story down into 4 seasons. I think the reason people have so much hate is because they don't understand where it's going to go and what's going to happen. I think a lot of people's opinions will change on House of the Dragon once they get that full story. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most, because I do genuinely think it's going to be really good. I don't think it's missed. I think at its worst, Season 2 was a setup season for Season 3, which is a cardinal sin. You should never have that be the case, but I would never say this season was bad because of that. By the way, we're about 4 minutes into this. I'm batch recording 3 videos today on Ash Wednesday, so if you see my ashes That's why. That's the thing. But yeah, I just had to talk about it and let you know that I do plan on covering A Night in the Seven Kingdoms. I haven't started it. Today's Wednesday before the final episode, but I do plan on watching it. So I just wanted to address that, talk about it a little bit, and yeah. Oh, and I have to address this in this video because the last video I posted, I was making a Toy Story 5 review, and then immediately, or a trailer review, and then immediately after, I got up, I ended the recording, and I went to go make dinner for my fiance and I was making a salmon and a sweet potato with the salmon. I decided to dice up the sweet potatoes with a fucking meat cleaver. I don't know why I decided to do that. And as I'm chopping down on the raw sweet potato so I could cut it into dices, my knife, because I have fucking horrible knife skills, went like this and yanked pretty much the tip of my thumb right clean off. It hit a couple vessels, and now I'm left with this, and I can't move this hand that way for probably a week. I gotta keep this on. You know how hard it is to even do this with this fucking thing? Good news is I'm okay, but it's annoying. So yeah, I had to address that in this one, but I'm okay. I'm surviving. It doesn't even really hurt, which is good. They had to cauterize this shit, and that fucking hurt. I almost fainted from cauterizing. It's not like what it is in The Walking Dead and shit like this. And even these shows, House of the Dragon and all of that stuff, when they're like getting stabbed and all that shit, now I know what the fuck I sliced my fucking thumb off, dude. Now I know what that feels like. That shit is not fun. I didn't really feel the slicing, but that cauterization, oh my God, I literally almost fainted. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. They had to lay me down, fan me. It was a fucking nightmare. If you ever get something like this happening, do not, like if you have to get cauterized, just know that shit's gonna fucking suck. That shit hurt bad. Okay, well, now that that's over, now that you heard my fucking soap opera about my thumb, enjoy. And I will be back for, what's it called? I will be back for A Night in the Seven Kingdoms, episode 6. I'll do a review of the season. I actually just finished, right before recording this, just finished the entire first season, except for that final episode. I watched it all today because I'm just chilling with this thing. And episode 5 was outstanding, one of the best episodes of Game of Thrones. So I'm very excited to go into this next episode, and I'll see you tomorrow for the review of the season. And with all that out of the way, thank you again for watching this video, and until the next one, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.